He went from here.
Do you want us to just go and leave you guys to it?
Yeah, you guys can just don't leave it. Don't encourage that. We do have a bottle. Is that
It's a tiny bottle of whiskey.
Yes.
Yeah, it gets me through the day.
Non-alcoholic whiskey.
Yeah, non-alcoholic whiskey. I don't condone it.
Of course.
I don't condone the drinking of whiskey.
Sure, it's got a little dimple in the top.
Yes, these microphones have been dropped many times.
Is that what it is? It's a design feature. It's quite strange. Anyway, I'll stop.
Thank you all for being here. Let's hear it for them one more time, fans. Come on. It's amazing to have you all out as a group, you know, because we've heard from you individually.
We're all having a wonderful time. No, yeah, we had a lovely dinner last night. We all had a lovely dinner with a lot of other people, but that was really, really lovely. What else did we do?
Wares. I hear some wares.
Wares?
Yeah.
Where did we have dinner?
Where did you have dinner?
Where did we have dinner?
It was called the Something the Grill.
Yeah, the well.
That's it. That's it. Capital Grill.
Yeah, that's
it was very nice. You were totally invited. Did you not get that?
You know what's going to happen is all these people.
All these empty chairs. I was like, when are they going to turn up?
I out to all of you guys. You didn't get it.
Yeah, I totally sent it out through email.
US mail. It's not what it used to be. I'm
so sorry.
Diana, Monta, Sophie, how's your time been so far here? Did you guys all get, you came in an extra day, which was super awesome for the fans, I know. So we appreciate that.
It's amazing. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you for coming.
For coming.
So good to see you.
It's been really cool because we were in New Jersey last weekend, and some of you have been there as well, right? So we all spent some days in New York, or and then we came over to Chicago. My first time here, so it's really nice.
If we could check in the back there, the sound. Diana, what microphone is that there?
I don't know if that
Is there a number on it? We're just missing
14.
14. Oh. Yeah, if we could check on that, I'll obviously pass the microphone back and forth. Yeah, the fans, my gosh, the fans do travel. Just from posting some tweets from the other day, from my discussion with Katrina and Diana, there's, my gosh, clans all over the place, Outlanders clans, in all of these different cities. And even just here, I know there's some people from Spain and, like you said, Jersey, Australia.
Very good.
Florida, I mean,
Florida's close to Australia.
They're both south. They're both south.
Yeah. On Scotland, immediately after the, when it went into production and then after the first season, hugely positive impact on the Scottish film and TV industry and on tourism in Scotland. So it's kind of rocketed from Outlander thanks to all the Outlander fans. It's amazing. I mean, there's Outlander tours going everywhere and all the beautiful locations we've been lucky enough to shoot in Scotland.
Your house.
My house is now on that list.
How many of you have been to Scotland just to see Outlander?
Wow.
And how many of you have been to my house? Yeah, all of them. I remember. You're not coming back.
Yeah.
How about the rest of you? Sort of early introductions to the series.
Oh yes. I hadn't read the book before I started when I got the role, but then obviously I did, and then I became very aware of the enormous following of the book and subsequently the show. It was an extraordinary experience. I think for a lot of us, we were, me, Sam, Katrina, Grant, Stephen, Duncan, all of those guys doing our weird Highland boot camp, and we had no idea, honestly, we had no idea that it would be such an extraordinary success. It was a great pleasure doing it, though, and it's one of the things I'm most proud of being involved in. So,
I didn't really know about the books until I got the audition through for Brianna and then read the books as quickly as I could. And then it's just been amazing. I mean, Diana's created this amazing world, and to be a part of it's just great. And obviously these guys, pretty great to work with too, and seeing all you. So, no, it's been amazing. As you know, the first season was delayed its airing was delayed by our Prime Minister. So when I first read the books, I hadn't seen the series, but yeah, it's just been amazing to be a part of it, so thanks for having us.
Yeah, and it's been really cool too. When I got the audition in, I obviously did my research really quickly online. I'm a very slow reader, so I didn't even try to squeeze the books in. But I read some, of course. But most of it I actually learned through you guys, through the fan community out there. That you guys put so many infos online that I just learned a lot about the character and about the show and the different storylines through you guys. So thank you.
What? These guys write about it online? Stop it. That's great. They're an incredible fan base, and we've obviously seen that this weekend. And
I'll just go now, Michelle. I'll go get a quick workout.
Stop it, Richard.
Turning the pages of many history books counts as a workout.
Yeah. Turning the pages of many history books with a big fat sandwich.
And some biscuits.
Some biscuits. Yeah, I'm just playing the part. You know.
Well, and most of us in this room know what's going to happen with these characters, you know what I mean, coming on. Are you excited for them taking on a little more of an adventurous story as opposed to just being in the library? And are you excited for that? I know you have some time off right before that happens, depending on how the season works out. But it's got to be exciting knowing sort of what's coming up ahead, yes?
Oh yeah, it's usually exciting. It's a great journey for my character, for all the characters they go through. The story really, I think, diversifies in the fourth book and obviously the fourth season, I think, in a kind of a different way. I just love how each of the books, each of the seasons, just take you on somewhere completely unexpected to a place you never thought you were going to end up, and you're right, and all these new characters coming into it, you see the evolution of their relationships and characters in the story. I think it's great. I think it's going to be a really exciting season. I think it could probably have more Roger. I don't rate it. Still lost.
You mentioned the imagination behind the series, and that is obviously a credit to the lovely lady at the end there, Diana, all of her. We thank you for putting it on page, and we thank you guys for bringing it to life and really imagining it for us, which is awesome. Hey.
Hi, it's Kirsty from Australia. Hi, you wonderfully talented.
Hello.
Because he's in the house. I'm really short. If you weren't acting or writing, what would your dream job be for each of you? So acting and writing is off the table. You're not allowed to do it. What would you be doing?
Woodworking.
Woodworking, that's a good choice. That's a good choice.
Photography, I think. Yeah, I do enjoy photography. I'm a bit of a
How long does it take you to take a photo?
Well, Sophie's saying this from personal experience. Okay? I dragged her and David Berry basically around almost the entirety of New York at a ridiculous hour at night across both bridges so that I could get some long exposure shots of the Brooklyn Bridge, but every setup took me a few minutes, and then the exposure was another minute, and then I had to, no, it's not quite right, the light wasn't quite right, the exposure's a little bit off, can you guys wait? But they actually, bless them, both of them, I love them so much.
David was like, I'm just gonna go for a little walk. So we just started walking really slowly along the bridge, and David was like, if we stand there, he'll think that I'm willing to stay here all night. So we just kind of walked really slowly, and then we got to the end of the bridge. Richard still has no idea we're seeing. To be honest, we didn't know if he'd been mugged or killed along the way, but it was a really long walk back. So we did wait, and then he came running up, and he was like, oh my god, you guys are still here. And
this was well over an hour later. David and Sophie are sat at the other end of the bridge in Manhattan. I was like, oh my god,
that's
guys, I can't believe you're still here. I thought you would have left. Yeah, so photography, really, really long and well done. I will post my pictures. No, that's a lie. My Instagram will remain as it is, really interesting and arty.
Anybody else? Any other sort of things that you thought about before getting? I know a lot of you started in stage and theater and dance, right? But anything besides those things that you've ever sort of?
I wanted to. My career choices were kind of a toss-up between a surgeon and acting. They're very different, but that's what I wanted to be a surgeon, so that was what I would do.
And then the medical world realised that would have been a horrible mistake. So I just went into acting and we're all better for it.
Thanks.
Good catch. I was going to be a pilot. My father was a pilot, so I was going to follow him. I was going to join the RAF, and then I was going to do civil aviation, and I'd started the kind of process of it. And then I realized that basically what I really liked about the idea of being a pilot was the travel, wearing a really great kind of costume, and the opportunity to meet women. And so I just went into acting instead and didn't have to have the responsibility of flying people across oceans. So it worked out better, I think, for all concerned.
Hi, I'm Elaine Murphy from Kingston, Ontario, Canada.